Hey there, Ever Revenge fam. Welcome back to the channel where we turn heartaches into heartmenders with stories that hit deep and heal. If you're just tuning in, smash that subscribe button now. We're this close to 1K subs, and your join makes it happen. Oh, and do me a solid, watch this full video. The payoff. Pure emotional gold that'll have you rooting for love's comeback. Settle in, maybe grab a tissue and let's roll. My wife said I was too old. Until I showed her a plan that changed everything. The kitchen light flickered like our marriage. Warm once, now casting long, weary shadows. At 47, Thomas, stared at the calendar on the fridge, marked with soccer practices and PTA meetings, while my wife Lila, 42, stirred her chamomile tea with a sigh that echoed louder than words. We'd been together 15 years, 2 kids underfoot, a mortgage that felt like an anchor. But lately, her touches were fleeting, her smiles polite masks. It shattered one autumn evening, leaves swirling outside our bay window like confetti from a party we forgot to invite ourselves to. Dinner was spaghetti, comfort food turned routine. The kids were at a sleepover, leaving the house too quiet, too honest. "Thomas," she said, pushing her plate away, her hazel eyes dull as faded autumn. "I love you, but you're getting old. We both are. Remember that trip to Tuscany we dreamed about? The dancing till dawn. It's all dust now. You're content with crosswords and early bedtimes. I feel like I'm married to a memory, not a man." Her words landed like frost on bare skin, sharp, numbing. Too old. The phrase clawed at me through the night as I lay beside her. Her back a wall of unspoken regrets. At dawn, while she slept, I slipped into my study, the room smelling of aged wood and unspoken dreams. My hands trembled as I pulled out a leather-bound notebook, its pages crisp and waiting. For weeks, I'd been scribbling in secret, fueled by the ache of her distance. Not revenge but resurrection. Plan. By noon the table was set, not with plates but possibility. Candles flickered, casting golden halos on wildflowers I'd picked from the meadow behind our house. Lila wandered in, towel drying her hair, surprise softening her guarded stance. "What's this?" she murmured, sinking into the chair as I slid the notebook across the oak surface. "Open it," I said, voice steady despite the storm in my chest. The first page. Project Eternal Flame, our second act. Bullet points bloomed like promises. Italian lessons twice weekly, starting tonight via that app she'd eyed. A weekend getaway to the coast. No kids, just us kayaking at sunrise, her laughter echoing over waves. Dance classes. Salsa, under string lights in the community hall, my hands rediscovering the curve of her waist. And deeper. Therapy sessions hand in hand, to unpack the resentments we'd buried like autumn leaves. A vow renewal on our anniversary. Barefoot on that Tuscany hill we'd postponed, with vows rewritten in our now wiser ink. But the heart of it. Page 12, a letter in my looping script. "Lila, you called me old, and maybe the mirror agrees." Lines etched from laughter we lost, worries we wore like badges. But age isn't erosion. It's excavation. I've mapped our ruts. The promotions that stole your spark. The dad bod I let settle like complacency. This plan. It's my vow to unearth us. Not to chase youth, but to ignite what's timeless. You, me, the fire that started in a rainy bookstore 18 years ago. I'm not too old to fight for us. Are you ready to burn brighter? Tears traced her cheeks as she read, the steam from her forgotten tea curling like whispers of forgiveness. "Thomas," she choked, reaching for my hand. Her fingers lacing with mine like vines reclaiming a trellis. "I didn't mean." I was scared. Fading. Of us. In that suspended breath, I pulled her close, the notebook forgotten on the table, our foreheads touching, breaths mingling with the scent of earth and possibility. Her lips met mine, not with the frenzy of youth, but the depth of survivors. Slow, searing, a promise etched in salt and skin. Challenges didn't vanish overnight. Mornings brought bleary-eyed kids and carpools, but now laced with stolen kisses over coffee. Salsa nights. I stepped on toes, laughed till my sides ached, her eyes sparkling as she spun me under lights that blurred the years. Tuscany came 6 months later. Hills alive with olive groves, our bare feet in wild grass as we renewed vows. Her voice breaking on "I choose you" every wrinkle, every dawn. Today, at 50 and 45, we dance in the kitchen to old records. Spaghetti twirling on forks between steps. She calls it our reboot. But I know. That plan didn't just change everything. It reminded us love ages like fine wine, richer with time. And in her gaze. No more too old. Just forever young. Phew, if Thomas and Lila's journey stirred something in you, you're gonna love the next one. Hit subscribe to Ever Revenge for more beautiful revenge stories that celebrate love's unbreakable spirit. We're chasing that 1K sub milestone. Your click gets us there. Drop a like if this hit home, comment your own second act moment, and share with someone who needs this spark. See you soon. What's your heart saying right now?